or a new guy, which that's his name. He's one of the other participants in the tournament. Is currently going to be live streaming with us today. Right now, he is starting up Pokemon Crystal. So far I'm almost already evolved Charizard and Pokemon Red. Which is considered to be, but it's going to be a good idea, considering the fact that Lucas says he's going to have the game, beat the game by like today, so I might as well prepare for it. So, Guy.
Yeah.
What starter do you usually start with? Is it like a specific type, or do you choose like a specific species? What in different games?
What do you mean? For my starter Pokemon?
For your starter.
The very first time I played this on Gold, I chose Totodile.
All right.
I just like the.
Is there a preferred type you use in Pokemon at any point in time? At like any game?
No, not really.
So you switch off like starter types every time?
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, because that's a good recommendation for this tournament. Honestly, if you know you switch to I didn't do this, but I feel like I should have. If you know you're gonna choose you chose one Pokemon in a certain version that you already played, like this, like I played Red before, I should have done this. I should have switched to a different type. Because of the fact that if people have played around you, know your type weakness, what type you use, they're going to know your weaknesses.
What's going on with this?
You got to press the other button. Yeah. That's why. A. I'll show you.
I know. A
is 4, B is 3. It looks like you can't see that number. Oh, A, B. Yeah, that was what your problem was.
All right.
This is supposed to emulate a Game Boy, a regular Game Boy, not like this, where it's like a Super NES controller with more than less buttons.
But yeah, since this is Diamond, it's going to be a little bit different than Gold, right?
You mean Crystal?
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly gonna be different considering the fact that it adds in new stuff. But the main difference is you can catch both legendaries if you wanted to.
Alright, that's nice. 2 is better than 1.
Yeah. And you can also still catch Suicune and 3 legendary cats, so you should be fine. The one thing I have noticed throughout every Pokemon game is that you know the 3 legendaries, and there's like at least 3 legendary Pokemon besides the legendary in your game. Like first generation had Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. Second gen had Suicune, Raikou, and Entei. Third gen is the one that stands out. The last time I think only had Latios and Latias. The problem was, fourth gen didn't stand out very much because it had Messmir, Uxie, and Azel. The 5th generation had Landorus, Thundurus, and I forgot what the other one was. There was like 3 legendaries in that one too. But instead of having 2 regular legendaries, they had for like the one in like Ruby and Sapphire. They had 3. They had in Emerald. They had Rayquaza, which could have been unlocked in Ruby and Sapphire as well. Oh yeah, never mind about Latios and Latias. I remember the Reggies.
Wait, they have Rayquaza, so does that mean they also have Deoxys?
Deoxys is possible to get, yes.
Nice.
There's a bitch to get in Pokemon Ruby and Silver for Rayquaza. I mean Ruby and Sapphire is a bitch to get. Rayquaza and Deoxys, but the thing is they're the legendaries in Emerald, so Emerald's pretty much the superior version.
What legendaries can I get in this game?
You can get all the 3 cats, Riku, Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. And then you can get Ho-Ho and Lugia. I don't know how to get Lugia though, but you can get Ho-Ho definitely. The reason I know how to get a Ho-Ho is because you need to go to the bell tower in what was it? Urchard City. You know the 4th gym city after you beat Team Rocket.
Yeah, I did get Ho-Oh in
the original version.
Yeah.
The one other Pokemon that I assumed that I understood I could never get because I was when I played Gold, I played only Gold. My brother played Silver. He was little, so he ended up getting Lugia from the Whirlpool Islands, I think it was called. You know the Whirlpool Islands. Around where the 8th gym is at.
Yeah, that was very. You know what? I got lost in that part. So
it's pretty easy to get lost in that part. I understand how you feel.
All right, so now I choose my Pokemon.
Yeah, choose it. I think it starts fire, grass, water, or something like that. That's how the order is. But you can choose no if you choose a different one.
So fire, grass, water.
I think that way. I'm not entirely sure anymore. You can choose. You can press no if you don't want that one. I think it's just choose one if you have to.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Toggle.
Yeah, that's Chikorita. You can choose no if you want to. You press A, and then wait for it, A, and then no.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's the middle one. Otherwise it's gonna be, Totodle's right there. You're gonna choose them? You got the main one. Is that your main one pretty much? Because if you make it into the tournament, and we had to fight, I chose a Charizard, so I'm gonna have a tough time. So
yeah, I mean I just like Totodile. It was always
yeah. Just remember, Totodile can learn Ice type moves. That's great against dragons.
Yeah.
I believe X-type is it. He can learn Ice type move, right? I'm pretty sure.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I'm pretty sure he can learn Ice type moves though. No, I'm pretty sure he can't because I think he can. Oh, by the way, we're gonna let you know we want nicknames for our Pokemon.
Yeah,
you can think of any nickname. We just want to make sure you have a nickname so we can differentiate.
All right.
Because of the problem with having nicknames. The good thing about nicknames is that if you're gonna trade, you're also allowing trading if at some points. The bad thing about trading is we're only allowing it between first gen Pokemon only between Lead and Blue and Gold and Silver. So that means Gold can't trade with Red, and Silver and Blue can't trade with Silver. You get what I'm saying? The first gen can't trade in between. You can't trade in between generations.
All right.
The problem is you can't trade them back. That was my main problem thinking about if I should let trades in, you know. And if anything else, we get enough people, we might end up doing a tag team tournament in Pokemon Stadium 2, where it could be along with a singles tournament. Because you can add, if you have 4 people, you can make teams for 2 people with 3 Pokemon each. And only one Pokemon's out at a time, so you can do that. You can make 2 on 2 if you want to, or even 3 on 1, which I might end up doing after we do the singles tournament, which is going to be the main thing. good.
Niles, as in...
Yeah, the Nile.
Yeah, for the Niles.
Yeah, that's good. That's good name. Anyways, people are also. I mean, we're gonna also. You can also play outside of the game too, because Darius is gonna be playing on his Kindle. He's gonna transfer his files over here in order to play. Yeah, you can do that. And we're gonna be playing. And the way we're gonna emulate it on the N64 is Project 64 right here. It's basically an emulator that lets you use this transfer pack from Pokemon Stadium 2 and use it and transfer your Pokemon through it to Pokemon Stadium 2 and register them.
Still lost me.
You know how in Pokemon Stadium 2 you actually became
I only ever played Gold. I never played the other games.
Well, Pokemon Stadium 2 was one of the second console Pokemon was actually was an RPG. The way it worked was you can transfer Pokemon over to the stadium. You'll just copy them over and you can register them as a team for your game.
I'll just learn it as we go.
Yeah, I'll get it all set up for you when we start your tournament, before we start the tournament, before you start the round. So you want to head over to Chorigo, which is you know how to play this, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna spend some time
you might want to wait until you get Pokeballs first, so you can actually get Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I remember that part. What I mean is I'm gonna spend some time and see if I can capture the rare Jigglypuff.
They have a rare Jigglypuff?
In Gold they did. You had to go.
I had no idea they actually had a rare Pokemon.
Oh yeah, you had to go. It takes a while, and I think it has something to do with the...
But you have to get Pokeballs first. You don't have Pokeballs yet, just so you know.
Alright, yeah, I'll just go over to New Bark Town. Oh wait a minute, it is New Bark Town.
Yeah, but you have to get the package from Chorigo, return it to Elm, I think you have to go to... Yeah, it's kind of like the Professor Oak thing where you get the parcel and that.
I remember, you have to go take this.
You have to get the Pokédex first, that's all you need.
You gotta go to the next town over.
Go see Mr. Pokemon, who happens to be one of Professor Oak's Kellys. You get the
go back, and then you
find out, and then you fight your first time you fight your rival, who happens, which I learned it turns out to be Giovanni's not adopted, biological son.
Huh.
You know the guy who turns to be a complete asshole, your rival in the second gen?
Yeah, I remember.
He turns out he's Giovanni's son.
Really?
Yes. The problem with Giovanni, and the thing is, he's kind of evil. Not Giovanni. Giovanni was, some people say there was a theory that Giovanni was trying to save the world from Mewtwo. Due to the fact that Mewtwo went rogue during one of his experiments.
How can he be a good guy? He created you.
I mean, the purpose for getting Mewtwo was kind of a bad thing. But he knew if he didn't stop Mewtwo, the world would probably be destroyed by Mewtwo himself. The thing was about it that he knew that he messed up, so he wanted to make sure he made things right. So that's why he had the Master Ball in order to catch Mewtwo and control him. The one thing that can capture pretty much any Pokemon in existence. And there's only one in every region at this point.
Wait, anyway, it's a special ball that can capture.
You don't remember the Master Ball?
Oh yeah, I remember, but that's a rare thing though, right? You only get it in Team Rocket's Fortress. That's because he had to steal a couple of he had to create that, steal the slip scope, which captures ghost type Pokemon, which are the only weaknesses of psychic types in red and blue. The main thing about that is that he was trying to save the world actually from Mewtwo. I know it started out kind of like an evil purpose. But he was trying to save the world from Mewtwo. It's kind of like you remember Shadow the Hedgehog? You remember Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic the Adventure 2? It's kind of like how Shadow was kind of evil at first and then turned good. But technically, Shadow survived at the end. You don't know that until about I think two games later, and Shadow the Hedgehog, the one game that's that's very kind of stupid, but still kind of fun. The thing is, the one thing about the Shadow the Hedgehog is that you have to be you have to get all of endings, which means you have to get 10 of the normal endings,
five dark that range from dark, even more dark, evil, and then pure evil, and then you gotta get to the 5 better endings, which are good, normal, good, I think it was hero and then pure hero. The one thing about that is that after you get the 10 regular endings, you got to beat the game one more time, and then you realize that you know how Shadow can turn into Super Shadow in Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2.
I don't think I got that.
Well, it's the last story you have to beat the hero in Dark Stories. The way it works is that, you know, the arc is actually going to destroy the Earth in 5 minutes, like a half an hour, right?
Yeah, something like that.
It continues pretty much the Dark Story part of it, where Sonic, except Sonic's still alive. Anyways, at the end of near the end of the game, Sonic, there's this one lizard they call the Bio Lizard, where it ends up trying to. That's the reason the Ark is getting thrown into chaos and trying to destroy the Earth. Because of Gerald Robotnik, Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik's son, grandfather. Anyways, the one thing that happened is Knuckles stopped the Chaos Emerald, but still had a course on Earth. So they decided to use the Chaos Emerald. Sonic became Super Sonic, and Shadow became a no less powerful Super Shadow. And that's how, and the reason after the end of the game, after you beat the final boss, it seems that Shadow dies after a collision, after falling into 2,500 miles into the Earth. But you learn that you learn that Shadow actually survived that fall because of the fact that you can't have Shadow androids turn into Super Shadows because they're androids. You get what I'm saying? Only the real Shadow the Hedgehog can turn into Super Shadow. He's the only one that can use the Chaos Emeralds, use Chaos Control, Chaos Blast, all the stuff in Shadow the Hedgehog, and Shadow and Super Shadow. Turn Super Shadow all 7. So you learn that at the end, and you actually learn what happens to him. He actually joins GUD, which is the secret agency, the CIA and shit. Weird, but anyways, the fact of the matter is, Shadow survived, and he's a good guy now somehow. Through the fact that because of one person, Eggman's sister, I believe, who happens because it's dead sister Maria. She was suffering from Lou Gehrig's disease, also known as ALS, where she pretty much she was gonna die, and Shadow actually was kind of close to Maria, and she got killed by a gun operative, which made him hate pretty much every human being on the planet. It's amazing story. You'll only understand it if you played the Sonic Adventure 2 battle, or any of the other non-canon Sonic games. Because technically, the Sonic game, the ones that actually they're all part of the story are Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic CD, which was the first appearance of Amy Rose, Sonic 4, which is the first appearance of Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles, and then the Sonic 4 episodes 1 and 2. So technically, those are the only ones that are canon in the story. Because the thing is, they never got sent to Mobius in the original version. They never got sent to the Earth in the original version. They stayed on Mobius in the original canon. Because originally, and the thing is, there's a whole backstory behind it. No one really knows until you learn about the comic, until you read the comics. For instance, Sonic was originally named Virgil Hedgehog. The reason he got his superpowers is because Dr. Robotnik originally named Ivo Kuntabor, who lives on the planet Mobius, due to the fact that I learned this when I was through a lot of shit. Anyways, he was testing out how fast Sonic could run because he was doing health purposes, like doctor's appointment kind of thing. Oh. And then Sonic turned out to break the speed of sound, turning his skin blue. It's like fur blue. That's how he became Sonic the Hedgehog. He literally started Sonic Blue. Because originally, Ivo was originally a good guy who wanted help the people of Mobius, or technically animals of Mobius. But then it was a weird incident involving soda and a evil sucking vacuum that drove it took him more insane and turned him into Dr. Robotnik as we see him in Sonic 1 through 4.
In this area here, if you look around enough, you will find a Jigglypuff.
Ooh, a Jigglypuff. Yeah. Does it evolve with a Moonstone, or what? Does it evolve a certain level?
What, to get it?
No, I mean like into a Wigglytuff.
I don't know, but
yeah, never mind.
I realize why it's around here.
Why?
This is connected to the mountain path.
Oh, Mount Silver?
Yeah.
Where Red stays in the original game?
Yeah, but at this stage in the game you can only get to this part. But if you look around enough, you will find a Jigglypuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just rhymed.
Anyways, the point is, originally the canon for Sonic 1 is the canon for the entire Sonic series is Sonic 1, 2 with Tails, a Sonic CD with Amy and Metal Sonic, Sonic 4 with Sonic 3 with Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles, which is like which takes place right after Sonic 3 with all of it takes place after Sonic. Most of this takes place after Sonic 1 and 2. Sonic 2 is the most important game in the series due to the fact that it actually continues a continuous story about the Death Egg, which is the final boss of Sonic 2. It all has to do. Sonic 2 is basically the biggest game in the story, the biggest boss, the biggest part of the story. The reason Sonic needs to get the Chaos Emerald before Eggman is so that because Eggman wanted to power the Death Egg on the Emeralds, which is considered to be a horrible thing. And in fact, those things would probably destroy Mobius in itself. Also, the other thing about it. There's one more thing about it. After the Death Egg is destroyed, it pretty much the spaceship the Robotnik's on lands on the Mobius in Sonic 3. I mean, and he tries to repair it during Sonic CD. It repairs it in Sonic CD, and then Sonic 3, and then Sonic and Knuckles. It all takes place after, because he keeps trying to rebuild the Death Egg, which kind of like a stupid idea in the first place, because it's all just annoying. Not the story, just the fact that he wants to rebuild the Death Egg to the point where he wants to destroy Mobius again and again. And I mean, it's the point where that's the main Sonic series. If they make a Sonic Episode 3, it's gonna be a pretty good one. All the Sonic games, the 2D Sonic games always are critically positive. Have critically positive reviews. After Sonic Sonic Heroes, most of every other Sonic game that's 3D happens to have bad reviews. I mean, even the 2D games that were modern 2D games are even getting better reviews than the 3D Sonic games that are the main games in the 3D series, like the consoles. That's the problem. Sonic is better off as a 2D title, whether portable or online, or digital online, or even for consoles. Way better off. I'm probably getting a Charizard, and I think I got a Charizard. Wait. Anyways, it's alive. Yeah, and it's gonna be fun. Anyways, the one part about I forgot where I'm going, but I'll figure it out. The one part about Charizard, about Sonic, is that there's more characters in Mobius than like usually thought. Because there were the Flickies in Sonic 3D Blast, which is still technically canon, because even though it's the 3D game. Because it's technically most of the Mobius games in the game series all are canon. So it's Sonic Advance, any games that take place on Earth or any other realm are non-canon. But the games that take place on Mobius, which is the original planet for Sonic Hedgehog, are all canon. I don't think Sonic Heroes is even considered part of the story. Sonic Adventure is its own separate story. Sonic Adventure 2 is a separate story. Every 3D Sonic, except I'm pretty sure Sonic Colors, that's part of a different planet on Mobius. But we'll figure that out later. What else? The one game. I mean, Pokemon is one of the games that has the longest running story. Actually, I'm just thinking Generation 1, Generation 2. They actually have this. It's like the longest. It's like chronological. I feel like each game since the originals, they take place 3 years after each game. Each game has a 3-year period in between them that happens. Stuff happens. Like after Red, the 3 years. The Gold and Silver series is after Red and Blue. And I mean, the anime is completely different because it was meant to originally go as like through the original games instead of the manga and the series, and it's because in the original games, you know why Red is standing at the tower? He was training because he was a champion, and he disappeared at like the end of Red as Red and Blue. So second gen, you're a different kid, and you have to face off against your former self who has been training for like 3 years in order to fight for the opponent after beating Blue. Who happens to be the boss, who happens to be one of the like gym leaders in I believe he was one of the gym leaders in who happens to be one of the gym leaders in Kanto. Blue takes Giovanni's place over in Kanto. And Gold and Silver, of course.
There's the friendly old man who gave me such useful advice.
You might want to go back to get Mr. Pokemon thing.
Huh?
You might want to go do Mr. Pokemon's thing.
Yeah, I know, but I remember this guy gives me a map, doesn't he?
I don't remember that, but okay.
I don't know. I thought it was supposed to give me a map.
I think you had to go back to the main town. That's last time I checked. Your rival gives you a map. Not your rival, but someone around there gives you a map. But you might want to go. But check Mr. Poke. The map card. It's in your Pokegear. That's the thing.
Not yet.
Press start. Right trigger. Pokegear.
Oh, I do. Huh. I didn't have it before.
Well, the reason he didn't have it before because he gave it to you while he was giving you a tour.
Okay.
Man, this guy just self-destructed.
Where is Mr. Pokemon?
He's up. You know that road up that goes up.
Oh, it's in the town over.
No, it's on the town over. It's on the road to Violet City.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be like near. It's gonna be like the second house.
Oh, it's a hobbit. I love hobbits.
Well, I don't think you have any Pokeballs.
Not yet, but I always like hobbits. They're so weird and funny.
Anyways, I'm pretty much going through Lieutenant Surge and that. Hey, what's up? The reason I'm going through Lieutenant Surge, I already finished Lieutenant Surge, but you just gotta get to the next gym, or at least Lavender Town so I can get to the next gym, you know? Well, I think it was like, I have to go somewhere. I think it was Lavender, because I need to get the Pokeflute for a Snorlax. I'm not entirely sure where to go, that's the thing. I'll probably have to go down, but I'll figure it out. Or an Onyx that can use this.
You know what I didn't like?
What?
Once you had a full quirk of attacks,
yeah,
you would have to unlearn stuff.
Well, I mean, some attacks are weaker than others, as you know, so you're better off on learning like a weaker attack or something that doesn't work for a stronger attack. But you gotta remember the repercussions of learning different attacks. Quick question, I forgot what Whirlwind does.
Huh?
What does Whirlwind do?
Whirlwind?
I'm not totally sure.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
Yeah, it blows away Pokemon. That's the thing. I don't want to do that, honestly. I want to make sure I catch an Onix. I feel like I want to get one of those, but I don't want to use. I really don't want it because I don't like the whirlwind attack. It's not even an attack. It just makes Pokemon run. There, that should be enough.
Now up here.
Yeah, that's the time capsule. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. I can't use the time capsule.
Yeah, I never exactly knew how to use it.
You had to have a link cable in Pokemon Red.
Yeah. And then here you could. What do you do here?
So that's the trade machine where you trade with gold and silver only. One of them is a battle thing. And the first thing is a PC.
Alright, I see. I'm gonna go ahead and save my game here.
Hey, Jess. That's good. Hey, Jess, how's it going? I'm good. Man, I'm just having so much trouble trying to find where I'm supposed to go in the cave. That's the thing.
Well, you can look online after.
Well, yeah, I don't want to live stream and look online. That's the thing. I'll look online later. Because I don't have Flash. That's my problem. I don't know where to get it.
Well,
I gotta look online.
Well, I meant like after we're done here.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's the point of the internet, you know?
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna keep Leer.
Yeah, Leer's a good attack. So they have better versions of Leer, like Screech, which is accurate and it lowers it way better. That's like a higher level move though.
Yeah.
So, but you might want to try finding a TM for Screech.
A TM for Screech?
Yeah, Screech is the move.
Oh right, I forgot. You could get special moves by finding certain items, right?
Right. There. Could use that. You want to go the other way.
Yeah, I just never. I remember this part. This is where I have to start fighting some Pokemon trainers.
Yeah, but you have to go. I'm pretty sure you have to go to pick Mr. Pokemon's house.
I know, but I never went this way before going to the Pokemon house, so I wanted to see what was going over here.
Oh, okay.
Centipede.
It's a Caterpie.
Caterpie. going the right way, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm going the right way. I'm in a battle.
Huh?
I'm in a battle right now, so I'm definitely going the right way.
Alright.
Too bad I gotta switch out after this match. Yeah, let's go. Anyways, if you catch a Pikachu, honestly, I don't know if there's Pikachu's in that. I don't know if Pikachu's in that, but I recommend you not trying to find a seismic toss at TM and getting it. Pikachu's fast, and it will use seismic toss first most of the time, even against higher level Pokemon, as you can tell.
You know what's the most? You know what was the most annoying Pokemon that I ever?
Yeah, what?
Abra.
Well, because it teleports all the time.
Yeah, it always teleported away. I
have a Drowsy, so it has hypnosis. Always get like a Pokemon that can't. If you can get a Pokemon status move like sleep, like put it in sleep, that would definitely help. Like make it like learn a move like hypnosis. That's definitely a good one. Because of the fact that you can't if it learns hypnosis and you try to move first, it won't escape because you can't make a move because it's asleep. You understand?
Yeah.
One reason I have my Drowsy on me. I just gotta level up a little bit. Another battle will come on.
You know what was a really unusual Pokemon?
What?
Sudowoodo.
Well, it was supposed to be, you know why it's a rock type? It's supposed to be like a bonsai tree, which technically they're just rocks, they're technically not trees. It's always supposed to be imitating, you know? That cures poison, you might want to let the Pokemon hold it onto that. It's a whole type, so it will stay out there forever.
Oh, alright. But yeah, I was just checking out what this does.
Yeah, I understand.
But right now, I'm just gonna let it hold on to the regular berry.
Yeah.
It needs the
yeah, the health.
Yeah, but
there you go.
There we go.
Anyways, the thing is about it is that
it's Togepi.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I use mystery eggs whenever I don't like the mystery egg part whenever I play gold because I traded it off. I don't like using a mystery egg, having a mystery egg in my party. I just leave it in my PC unless I'm not doing like any trainers or anything. I'm just gonna I usually just try to walk around with it and then leave it in the gate here if possible. You know.
Is this like a side quest at all?
What?
Like if you get all the
Pokemon? It's a side quest. You have to, but you have to use. Also have to use Pokemon from. You have to get Pokemon from Kanto if you want to finish the Dex, the full Dex. Pokédex, because because then after getting all the Pokemon in like Crystal or Gold and Silver, you'll have to get them. You'll have to damn it! You're gonna have to start getting time capsule Pokemon.
Huh?
You're gonna have to get Pokemon for the time capsule thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like Golem?
Like Golem in that. Well, at least he's done. Oh, come on. One more. And most of my Pokemon are almost there except my last one. So I got no choice.
And so it begins.
How do I get Mega Punch to work?
Mega Punch?
Yeah, I don't know how to work that.
Neither do I. Like I said, it's been a long time.
But it's obviously not working. I have no other attacks, that's the problem. It's not going to go well. Well, it's gonna be over. That's the thing. I at least know where I'm at, where I can go. That's me. Is that getting out? You want me to stop that emulator for you?
About to leave over back to the building. I need to go do something.
When you're done?
I don't know what time I'll be done.
Yeah, just come back here when you're done. There you go, dude. Okay. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Well, you're at the beginning.
I know, but I think it was also because I leveled up about 3 times.
Yeah.
Now I gotta
Name your rival.
What should I name this guy?
Anyone? I don't know, honestly. I was gonna say someone you hate, but I don't know. Anyways, it's just, how far are you right now? Are you gonna go face Faulkner right now, or?
Is that the first gym leader?
First gym leader in Ball City is a flying type.
For now, I'm just gonna
Start catching Pokemon?
Yeah. Look around for the rare Jiggly.
Yeah, good point. Anyways, this is going to be a long while, honestly.
Huh?
Honestly, it just seemed like it's going to be a long while.
Yeah.
We might take a half an hour break after this.
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff I have to attend to anyway.
Yeah. In that case, we'll be back later, ladies and gents. We'll be back in about half an